So how much money is enough money? In this video I'm going to be going over how much money is enough money to live by, obviously. So recently I've been seeing a lot of videos of people going over how much money they'd like to make, how much money is enough to live by, or like what's their opinion on how much money you'd like to make and whatever. So I've kind of wanted to make a video over it to see how much money is enough money to live by, for instance. But so to start off, I feel like it's completely personal opinion how much money is enough to live by. Like, of course, some people might want to live by $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $50,000 a month. But I feel like it's a kind of like a weird topic because obviously it depends how you want to live. So online, like in the modern era, like right now, so on TikTok and all that stuff, a lot of people think $10,000 a month is the mark where you should be hitting like by 21-year-old or something like that. Of course, it wasn't like that in 1980 or even just like 5-10 years ago. I feel like TikTok's completely changed the aspect and the, how people see it and stuff, the point of view of how people see money. So like 5-10 years ago, I'd see like a normal job like $2,000 to $3,000 was seen as enough for most people, and of course there was those people who went to college, university, started their own business and stuff, and they made $5,000 to $10,000 a month, or even more. Just depends how successful they were. But TikTok has changed it quite a lot, because if you go on TikTok right now, people are like, oh, you've got to make $10,000 per month by 18, 19, you should have a business, start dropshipping, start e-commerce, all this. It's all waffle, really. Like, I feel like there is no certain goal of how much money you would have to make to live by a certain goal. It's how you feel about like what you want to make. So see, your average person might just want to live happily at the job they're at, the 9 to 5, just doing what they're doing. Maybe they're, I don't know, a fast food worker, maybe they're a care worker, maybe they're an artist or something like that. It really just depends. So they might only be making $2,000 a month, but that's enough for them to sustain their family and live a nice life, go on holiday once or twice a year and just be happy. While some people might be happy on $5,000 a month, where they can go on multiple holidays a month, multiple holidays a month, maybe 2 to 3. The middle class, they got a nice house, they got a nice car and all that stuff. They can buy themselves nice clothes. But of course, then you've got the people above that. So you've got the people on 10,000 a month or more. This is like where you kind of get to like the big money. Where you can actually buy stuff you want, you can live a nice lifestyle. Of course, it's not millionaire lifestyle, because like you're not making millions a year, or you're not making millions a month or whatever. So like it's just a completely different thing for a 2k a month, 5k a month and 10k a month. But I feel like when you're making so much money, right, it kind of matters how you make it. So see, you're making $2,000 a month, absolutely loving your job, loving life, whatever. I think that's a lot different than making $5,000 a month, absolutely hating it, maybe, I don't know. So see, if someone's making $2,000 a month online, all they have to do is 5 hours of work a day, 3 hours, I don't know. Then there was someone making $5,000 a month, but they were doing a job that I absolutely hate, that despise it, right? But they're working 10 to 12 hours a month. 10 to 12 hours a day. I feel like that's just not a life to live. Like, for me personally, of course, they might like that and they might like the money they're getting. But I feel like working 10 to 12 hours doing something I absolutely hate is not for me, and it'll not be for many people. A lot of other people might prefer $2,000 a month for working 5 hours at something they love. But for me, I believe $10,000 is a nice amount, but it does depend what I'm doing. A lot of other people might agree on that, a lot of other people might disagree on that, but really it just depends what you're doing, if you love it, how much you're working, how much you're making and all that stuff. So like, I saw a video of Eman Gadji recently, actually. Like, it was like just a little TikTok video of him, how he thinks the optimal amount of money is 50 million, like, I don't know, I think it was yearly, 50 million yearly. That's how much he would like to make, something along the lines of that. And I feel like, wow, that's quite a big goal. But of course, you got to think someone like him, like, he makes millions a year, so he can kind of have that goal. While someone like me, for instance, for now, I'd personally like $10,000 a month doing something I like, so see, online marketing, which I'm doing. I'd like to scale my business up to $10,000 a month, but obviously when I hit that goal's going to rise more. Like, I feel like once I've hit $10,000 a month, I'll then want to move into $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $500,000 a year or something like that. Like, it just all depends how much you've scaled it. Like, so personally for me, I believe there's no way on earth I want to work a normal 9 to 5 and I'll be happy with that. Like, you could give me $10,000 a month, but if I'm working a 9 to 5 where I'm not enjoying it, I just don't want to do it whatsoever. I'd prefer to be online making $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and obviously you can scale that upwards, because that's how it works, that's how businesses work. You try to scale them as much as you can and make as much money and be financially secure as possible. So I believe for me personally, I'd be wanting $10,000 a month as a starting point to doing online businesses. However, your goal might not be that. You might not want that life. Maybe you want a life where you're always active. Maybe you want to be a personal trainer or something like that earning $30,000 a month. It all just depends what you want to do in life. Maybe you've got certain goals you want to hit, maybe you've got certain things you want to do, maybe you want to become a doctor, maybe you want to become a top physicist and discover something new, be the next Oppenheimer or something like that, discover something what will change the world. Like, it all just depends what your life goals are and what you feel life is about. Like me personally, I just want to go on holiday all the time, I want to visit the world, see everything in the world, and I want to have a nice house and all that stuff. So I believe $10,000 a month can get you there. Of course, eventually I'll be wanting more, like anyone else would. Like Iman Gaji, he probably started off thinking, oh, I only want $10,000 a month, and now look at him, he's got far more than that because he's eventually scaled upwards, he's got what he wanted. But I believe I will eventually be like that when I hit $10,000 a month, got my business up and running, it's whoever I want it to be and all that stuff. So overall, I believe it is just completely personal opinion on what you want to do in life and what your job is and stuff. If you enjoy it, what you want to do, if you want to travel the world, if you want to just have a nice wife and kids and all that stuff. Personally, for me, it's $10,000. I don't know what it might be for you. Comment down below what you would personally want and what you think would be a good amount of money to live off and have for the rest of your life. But I believe that is all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please comment below what you think. Comment below if you want to, like, what you think you'd like to earn and stuff. Please like, please subscribe and share. It all helps a lot and it's free, so come on, what's the point in not doing it? It helps me out. You get more videos like this. You can check out all my other videos, see what I've got to offer for you, see if there's any useful information what you can use for your business or your life. But that's all. See ya.